This is Cameron Kinsey, and she is a former Trump staffer turned Fox News commentator. And last night, while she was on air talking about, wait for it, the health of Joe Biden during his last term, and also dragging Kamala Harris for good measure, the following happened.
Failed presidency. They put her as the border czar. She never went to the border. So this is about incompetency. It's not about ideology, or it's not about.
Oh my
goodness. We're just going to get some help here for Cameron. Let me come back to Lydia while we get some help for Cameron here. Lydia, the President, we're going to go to a break right here. We'll be right back.
Let me ask y'all a real question. Have y'all seen Democrats fainting? Have y'all seen anybody in the Democratic Party passing out in the middle of speeches?
Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So I came across this on my FYP where people were talking about how lots of Republican representative are always like falling off on TV. They're either fainting or one thing or the other. And people are like, this is because they are just trying so hard to support something, even when they know that is not real. A lot of people in the comment section of these videos are like, these people are just trying to cook up lies, and that's the reason why they end up fainting, knowing fully well that they have nothing else to add. I saw in the comment section of some of these videos, people were like, they are not fainting for real. This was just a cover-up show. Well, let's go ahead and listen to what these people have to say. Then we'll come back with the commentary. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and do give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. Credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch, then I'll come back with the commentary.
This is Cameron Kinsey, and she is a former Trump staffer turned Fox News commentator. And last night, while she was on air talking about, wait for it, the health of Joe Biden during his last term, and also dragging Kamala Harris for good measure, the following happened.
Failed presidency. They put her as the border czar. She never went to the border. So this is about incompetency. It's not about ideology, or it's not about.
Oh my goodness. We're just going to get some help here for Cameron. Let me come back to Lydia while we get some help for Cameron here. Lydia, the President, we're going to go to a break right here. We'll be right back.
Now, the irony of a 25-year-old fainting and sliding off her chair live on air while talking about the health of an 82-year-old man is rich in and of itself. But wait, watching Fox News at Night host Jonathan Hunt do nothing to check on her while also trying to continue with the segment is a statement in and of itself. You see, white women, this physical manifestation in real time of how even when you mouth the platitudes of white supremacy and think that your proximity to white maleness is somehow going to be your saving grace, it is not. Because when Cameron slid off that stool after mouthing the platitudes of white supremacists, Jonathan Hunt here, the host of Fox News at Night, did not do anything to try to help her. As a matter of fact, what he did was try to continue with the segment. Yeah, that might be missed on you all, but it is not missed on us. So continue to follow, and you see what will happen. And we are not going to save you. Y'all have the day you deserve. Peace.
Let me ask y'all a real question. Have y'all seen Democrats fainting? Have y'all seen anybody in the Democratic Party passing out in the middle of speeches? Whenever they get on TV or whenever they get in front of a committee, are they sweating so much that they need to change their shirt? Do any of them look like deers in headlights when they are talking about all of the issues that are going on in this country? The answer to that question is no. Another answer to that question is, why would they? I make this point a lot whenever I go live. You know, the plans the ideas behind Project 2025, the ideas of reshaping this country into this techno-feudal oligarchy, to this dystopian society where only rich people benefit and everybody else lives below the poverty line. This desire to create civil unrest in order to wrap your hands around every institution and privatize it and make life almost inhabitable for the majority of American people. All of that stuff sounds really, really good on paper. All of these people are really, really excited to carry these things out when it is just a theory, when it is just an idea. But now you're watching them do these things in real life. Now they actually have to look the American people in the eye and lie to them. Now they have to convince the American people that things are okay when they absolutely know they're not okay. They have to keep going out here and saying these tariffs are amazing and the economy is amazing when they know shipping containers are not showing up to these ports. They have to keep telling you that gas prices are going down and grocery prices are going down when they know these shelves are thinning out every single day. They have to keep telling you that the Democrats are shady and the Democrats are the ones indoctrinating your kids with woke nonsense and doing everything they can to destroy the fabric of our nation when they know that those are the things that they are doing. They have to keep telling you that judges are the ones who are being radical and acting against the will of the people when they know that their president or the party that they are a part of is the one breaking the law, infringing on the Constitution, rewriting the structure that has been put into place for the American people. I'm telling you right now, all that stuff is not nearly as fun to put into practice. It weighs on people because ultimately you know that the end game is something horrific. Ultimately, you know the end game is something that is not very desirable, even by the people who may or may not have voted for it. But when you have to keep pushing the lie, sometimes even under the threat of physical harm, what else can you do? How else can you hold up under all that pressure when you have to keep going on TV and you know that you are saying things that are going to put people's lives in danger? If I was in that situation, all I'd be able to do is faint too, because that type of pressure is real, all right? It doesn't matter where you are on the political spectrum, where you are with your ideologies. When you are putting these horrible actions into practice and perpetuating these lies and these unlawful acts every single day, that weighs on you. And you are seeing people literally faint, fall out, pass out, and look completely bewildered whenever they get in front of people and try to sell you the lie. Keep that pressure on people. I guarantee the voices that we are using, everybody speaking up and continuing to remind these people that we see what you're doing and we know what's wrong, I guarantee they hear it. And it's making them very, very uncomfortable.
Okay, y'all, so I just want to make it very clear. I am not laughing at anybody getting hurt. I'm not laughing at any medical conditions because that's not funny. I am, however, saying that something weird is going on because this is more than just a coincidence at this point.
Impeachment.
So that guy, Alex Bruzewitz, before he fainted, if you hear it, he says sham impeachment. He's talking about the impeachments of Chunky Milk. And he was at a Chunky Milk dinner talking about how Chunky Milk was the best president ever. And then he goes down.
Ideology, or it's not about.
Oh my goodness.
That's Cameron Kinsey. And seconds before she fainted, she said that the Democrats were trying to rewrite history and push an agenda, while she was also insulting Kamala Harris and talking about Joe Biden.
So, Governor, forgive me. I've got to sit down because I am not feeling well.
That was Florida Senator Ileana Garcia. And she was talking about a plan that's in Project 2025 to take the fluoride out of water. But what I'm noticing here, now I'm not going to show the video for this next one I'm going to talk about, but anytime people are around that man, they're talking about his agenda, they're going with the insults that he goes with, or they're trying to praise this man, something like that happens. Do we all forget about that child who fainted in the White House Oval Office during a press conference on live TV? And then at his rallies, when people were fainting and he would just say, play Ave Maria, something is not right. Now, I can't say that just because they're supporting him that this is happening to them, because correlation does not equal causation. But I do have to say that this is throwing up some red flags.
Have you guys been watching a couple of creators that talk about Republicans that are fainting? I think there's been like 3 of them so far. You can look that up. But they are just in the middle. I know Ileana Garcia is one of them, but they're in the middle of just very publicly speaking. They're being recorded and they just faint. Very strange. If you follow Gia Prism, she's part of the 4 a.m. Club. She created the 4 a.m. Club. Talks about psychologically the weight of having to deal with not just the high stress, but dealing with having to keep up the farce of lies, psychologically having a huge weight on your shoulders that it manifests physically. Crazy. And then the guy that originally posted about this, sorry, I'm out of time, but his name is AJ. I'm going to tag him as well. He shows you the videos of these individuals passing out just in the middle of, they're in a public forum, they're on a mic, and they just poop. It's not funny. And I mean, you could say it's funny. There were other creators that were cracking up. Power to them, right? Because it's kind of like, hey, in your face, like you can't hide the fact that you're feeling the weight of everything that's happening, and it's just showing up. But I just think it's really weird, and I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing more of it. But I want to hear your thoughts. Be respectful or not, but I do want to hear your thoughts, even maybe not from the MAGA, but my people.
So apparently the weight of cognitive dissonance is too much for some Republicans. We've seen like people around Trump fainting, people lying for Trump fainting, people defending Trump fainting. People are falling out around this guy. Might have to rethink that Antichrist thing.
But really, why do politicians always find a way to lie, even when they see that the thing is not worth lying for? Like you're giving in your all for something you feel, something you know that is not worth it. It's glaring in the eyes of everyone that this is a lie. It's glaring in the eyes of everyone that these particular people are not doing something right, yet you find a way to, you know, stand in for them and defend them by just lying instead of speaking the truth. I think about three of these people now has been seen on camera, falling off or fainting just because they're trying to defend something, okay? And when I went to the comment section of some of these videos, I saw a lot of people saying that it's all for the glam, it's all camera because they do not know what to say anymore. They decided to fake faint, okay, that they actually was lying. They were lying on camera and they found out that, this is all lies. They didn't have any other thing to add to it, so they decided to faint. And did you notice how that man moved on with the conversation? It seems as if somebody behind the camera was telling him, you know what, you just have to stop. I think they were just giving him a sign not to continue with the conversation. If at all she fainted for real, you guys, that man was about to continue that conversation without minding that somebody had fallen off. That's to show you that these men really do not care so much. For all of you who voted against DEI, I hope you're understanding right now what this meant for you, especially the palm colored women. You have always, been nothing in front of these people. Like this guy wanted to continue his conversation. Your colleague, whom you were having a conversation with, had just fainted. You didn't care. The only thing that came to your mind was to continue the conversation anyways. Just right there, you were about to continue the conversation without minding if your colleague was okay or not. You just wanted to continue the conversation and, and other people taking care of her. Let's just go on with it. I know that some of you will come under the comment section to say, oh, he was just doing his job. He was doing his job at the detriment of his colleague being on the floor and needing help. You were still waiting for somebody to come help him instead of you standing up to really help. Oh, So this is to show that some of these men really do not care. For some of you who come out to really lie on their behalf, I hope you're finding out you have not or will never be a team with these guys. Like they always have their own plans. And for God's sake, can you all start saying the truth instead of lying? Why defend somebody who doesn't even care if you defend them or not? Why lie about something you know that is not true on camera, like glary topic, something that is so glaring and people are saying that you are lying on camera, you're not coming over there to defend it, and all of a sudden you're falling off. I saw someone said the ancestors has done it again. You guys, can you stop? I saw that comment. I was like, this is not a way plantation, right? This is somebody falling off. I'm not. If she fainted for real, you guys, I feel so sad for her. That's happening to her. It's so embarrassing. And of course, it's somebody's health, right? But I just wish that people can just come online, say the truth as it is, because you work with the media, say the truth as it is, and just move on. If at all what she was saying were lies, right? But I don't know because a lot of people said something different comment sections of those videos where I saw them saying the same thing. Anyway, I would love to read from you. What do you think about this video and that lady fainting and that man wanting to continue with the conversation? Let me hear your thoughts in the comments. Okay, let's have that conversation. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. I look forward to seeing you all on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. All right, see you on my next video, guys. Bye.